I mean,
sorry to bring that up.
No, I understand. I understand. Like, sex
totally
is
possible.
sex is important in a relationship, but I think that there's other components of a relationship that are also important.
I was adding on to the celibacy
yeah,
thing,
no,
not
that's
the relationship
sure, that's fine. So you're saying you never climaxed with a guy?
Yes.
Well,
Any takers? I'm just kidding.
Wait, so you're saying
just kidding.
she like brought up sex toys and shit, so you're just like blasting crazy ass sex toys and
No, I don't have sex
like,
toys.
You don't have sex toys?
No.
Are you able to question? And if it's too prying, whatever, are you able to make yourself climax?
No.
Okay, then I don't blame the guys. Like, I mean, granted, there are women who can make themselves climax, and then the guys are just totally fumbling.
Mm-hmm.
But like, if you can't make yourself climax,
I
in
think-
the comfort,
Have you tried?
Like, not really. I feel like I'm not really in tune with my sexuality.
Talk to me after the show. I got some products to show you.
So have you
Wait,
ever
you're not
had an orgasm?
No.
Oh my God, you haven't
wait,
lived.
what, come, are you trolling?
No, I'm not. I swear.
You've never had an O.
No, I swear.
bless
like, I
you.
haven't. That's why, like, I don't really care about, like,
Oh my God, I'd be celibate forever too.
Yeah, like, it doesn't, you know what I mean? I
Do
feel
you
like,
have a clitoris?
I think so.
Well,
Do you want to see it?
that's where we're going to start here.
Let's all talk after this.
Are you-
Yeah.
Are you saying this is like, never mind.
No, yeah, you guys
Well,
have
it's
to teach
just
me.
quite
You guys have to teach me
upsetting.
for real.
But she said you never,
In the name of degeneracy is going on here.
wait, you never tried?
Oh my God.
Like, you never tried to double click your mouse?
Like, I feel like I have tried, but then, like, I get bored and I'm like, okay.
But the thing
But
is,
also,
if you...
I only
fuck
have my
this
hands.
shit.
You know what I mean? And I also
done.
Oh no,
have my nails
you
on.
need
so
a toy.
Oh, your nails.
With the nails.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I can't. Like, I'm limited.
Hold up your nails.
I'm limited with my.
Yeah, that's gonna fuck you up.
Yeah, not in a good
No,
way.
it's not.
Well, I mean,
Well, it depends on how you use them, you know?
I have a
If you like,
question. I have a question.
go ahead,
Yeah.
Felicity.
Do you own a vibrator?
I don't.
You should.
I should.
Whoa.
I feel like
It's
because
a
I'm
magic
not.
wand,
I'm not in tune with my sexuality.
Are you ace?
What is that?
Asexual?
No, I don't think so.
are you sexually attracted to people? Like, yeah, like you
Yeah.
like, want to climax with someone.
Do you
It's-
have
Yeah.
a want
Like,
to
I've
do
been
it,
close.
or-
I've been close with some people,
Okay.
but like,
Okay, I think if you learned to do it yourself, that would be a very
Yeah.
good start.
I feel
Yeah,
like I
very
just like
good
I haven't had much experience, if
just
that makes
would,
sense.
wouldn't
So I
it?
don't know what I'd
You
like.
need to know.
I
You know?
actually, it took me years to actually climax with a
Years?
partner. Yeah, with a partner, but with myself.
Now, wait, question. The guy who it took you years with, did he just...
Oh no, there was multiple.
Wait,
I
was
had
it
sex
gang-
with a
the
lot
first
of
time
men
you
that
came was like
never
a
made me.
gangbang or something? It was
No,
like
okay.
orgy
So the
type
first
shit?
time I ever made myself, I made myself come.
Right.
But then
Years
men-
later.
Yeah, years later.
Years down
it
the
took
road.
about 5 years.
But like, did he just get it, or did you have to show him?
Yeah, I had to show him. It just wasn't getting to all the right places, I guess.
A lot of guys also.
You know, and it's all.
I've never had this
They
problem.
switch it up.
There's
I
a
never
lot
had
of
this.
women. There's
This is crazy, bro.
I think you'll agree with this. The women here will agree that a lot of people can't climax unless it's clitoral.
So,
Yeah, but you just rub the clit.
Yeah, but
some people don't do it right.
Yeah, but not every guy.
Some people
Yeah,
don't
you
do it
just rub
right.
the clit.
Yeah, no.
No, but some people do it
It's kind
like
of cheating though, isn't
like
it?
bad.
They do
It's
it
just
wrong.
like
Yeah.
they're kind of like.
Sometimes they, yeah.
No, it's not.
Sometimes
it's
they're
not.
doing
It's
it
not
on the side of your
fun.
thigh.
It's not
I got
fun.
that shit
also
figured out.
have to be
I've-
It's a lot easier for a guy.
Maybe you
put
can
it
give
that
everybody
way.
a tutorial after on how
but-
you do it, and we'll give your you input on that also.
Yeah. You need to be comfortable with the person too. Like that's a really big
I think
part of
like
it
mental
that I've
with
had to
yourself is a
repeat
great
to people is like you're not gonna come unless you're comfortable with
100%
women.
true.
It's a mind thing,
It's
and
so
that is like you
true.
can look it up. It's science. Women are less likely to orgasm if they.
Bro, that's a
aren't-
lot of pent up, like never. That's
That's
28 years, son.
If you don't
that's
know
a long
what
time. This
you're
girl
missing.
pent up. I can see what's going. I get it. That's a lot of pent up. That's crazy. You gotta.
When you
gotta see a
finally
doctor.
She was
come,
never
you're going to
trolling.
spontaneously combust. So you're just going to like turn into a ball of flames because it will just be building up for so many years. You're
And
just
then
like.
you're gonna be like, wow, I never want this to stop.
And I hope it doesn't.
I'm
Like,
scared of that. I'm
I
scared
hope
of
it doesn't
being
Girl, you
stop.
better hope you're more attractive at 30 so you can start.
All right. Well, that's cool. I don't know what we were talking about before then. We were height or something. I don't
Oh yeah.
remember. Here, do we have the age, gender stuff?
Oh, what is
Not yet.
that?
Can somebody in the Discord?
Are we going to make
I know
ourselves
I'm
look
not.
older?
we
Is that
need it
what's
for
happening?
today.
and that's
We need the
okay.
age and the gender
You're
swap.
gonna be an attractive man.
No, I'm not.
All right.
Oh.
Guys, TTS is 200. Read is 100 if you want to get them in. Okay, we're going to get through the rest of the questionnaire then. Do you any dating frustrations? Oh, here we go. Selena, you said it's difficult in terms of dating frustrations to find someone accepting of your career and social media presence.
Yeah, well, also like in terms of like the nightlife, a lot of guys, it's kind of in a sense like, oh, do you want your girlfriend to go alone to the club? Well, it's like, oh, if you work at a nightclub, then what? So I feel like there's definitely been like some, I guess like in a way we don't really agree in certain things, but like I know like most bottle girls or whatever, we're just there to make money. Like we don't want nobody's man. You know, we're just there to literally
No,
work.
literally.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, like, some girls will always be, like, in the section, like, staring at you.
Literally.
It's like, I don't want any of this, so.
It's your job, really, isn't
Yeah.
it? To be kind, which can
Yeah.
also be misinterpreted as flirting. So
Yeah, and
it's
then-
kind of...
And
Yeah.
a service industry job. Like,
Yeah,
I used to wait
exactly.
tables.
Yeah.
Even like a regular server
Or
at a
like when I
restaurant.
was a hostess. I had,
Absolutely,
like,
but
talked
it's
to the
just
man
because you're
first.
behind a bar and it's alcohol and there's guys like, yeah, I think easy to generalize.
Do you guys think, I want to bring it back just briefly to the whole minimum income thing. Billionaire, millionaire. So both of you are involved in sex work. You do OnlyFans. You guys do BG content, right? Like you've done BG content.
Yep.
You still do BG
No.
content? BG content, boy, girl? Yeah. I mean, look, guys who are millionaires or billionaires, do you think being involved in sex work and having an OnlyFans and like having photos and videos of you fucking other men on the internet, do you think that this tends to like increase your demand when it comes to these types of men, but men in general?
I don't believe so.
No.
You think it has no impact? Like, oh,
It has an impact on the men who have a problem with it, but there is
yeah, but
also
it
a lot
would-
of men
by
who don't have a
proxy
problem
would
with
have
it.
an impact on you, because if like a cohort of men don't want to date you because there's photos and videos of you fucking men on the internet, like most men are not going to be comfortable with their wife having that sort of content on the internet, and your kids are also not going to appreciate nude photos of you, especially like pornographic BG content of you on the internet.
What was the actual question?
Yeah, so is it going to present dating difficulties?
It could, but it doesn't. For me personally, I'm not looking to date anybody that has an issue with sex work. Clearly, because
Yeah.
I'm in
Right, but
sex work.
it's like, okay, billionaire.
Which is
And-
going to reduce your pool from all
Yeah, like
basically.
I think most billionaires, they don't want to deal with a girl who's in sex, has a past of sex work, or is currently involved in sex work.
If that's what you think, sure.
Do you disagree?
Yeah.
You think there's just like, how many billionaires are in the United States? Like 400 or something? 300, 400 billionaires in the United States? I don't know the exact number. Like of them, how many are married? How many of them already have like a relationship? How many of them are you going to even be attracted to? And then it's like, okay, they can
Wait,
date a woman.
I disagree.
What? How so?
Because I feel like the billionaires that I know, they kind of go for like sugar babies or like people who have
They absolutely
are
do.
involved. Or
Absolutely.
The billionaires that you know, which billionaire do you know?
I'm not gonna say their names, but
I'm sorry, you don't know a billionaire.
Can I just
Yes, I
say
do.
something?
Who?
I can't say.
Well, you can't say.
I can tell you later, but I'm not gonna say. I'm
What's
not
his
gonna say.
industry? What's his industry?
He owns all real estate.
And he's a billionaire. And how do you know him? You've had just to be clear, you've had a sit down one-on-one conversation
Yes.
with a billionaire, and he revealed, BTW, I'd rather date a porn star who has videos and photos of her getting cream pied and fucking other dudes than like a normal girl who's attractive. He's told you that.
Well, I feel like a lot of people do like porn stars too. Like a lot of like really like top men, like rich
They
men.
might want to fuck them, but
No, they
ain't
date
wifing
them. Yes,
ain't
they do.
wifing them.
I have worked
Nope.
on the super yachts for many years with billionaires as my, as my bosses basically. And I have seen countless amounts of women come on board that are their girlfriends, that are OnlyFans girls, that have worked in the porn industry. So they do absolutely go for those kind of women. That does exist.
Yeah, they'll hump them.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, there's a lot of billionaires that wouldn't. There's a lot of
billionaires walking in and putting a ring on the former.
Well, a lot of them, they were their wives. Yeah, absolutely.
Billionaires.
Yeah.
No, there weren't. No, bullshit.
Well, they
No,
own like 100-meter super yachts. So yeah, they were billionaires.
Is that billionaires have such high notoriety that you can actually look up the list of the billionaires who are in the United States. You can get their names, you can get their wife, everything.
She's not from the United States.
Hang on. There's not that many eligible billionaire bachelors for one, right?
Yeah.
There's just not very many of them. But of those that I'm seeing who are married, I'm actually not seeing any who are married to prostitutes.
So are you saying a prostitute would mean that you're on OnlyFans? Are we, like, if we can just...
Well, yeah, even by your standard, if you're doing BG content... at that
Okay,
point,
well,
obviously, I understand that that's
so
not
if...
prostitution.
So,
Whatever it is.
Wait, what if you do BG with your man?
It's still prostitution.
Let's not get bogged down on the
Yeah, I'm not going to
prostitution.
get bogged down in the semantics. I consider that to be prostitution. But the point is, I think most reasonable men also would. The thing is there's not many that I can find. Perhaps there's one or two. I don't know. You know what I mean? But
Well, I think that's
exists.
very
It
funny.
happens.
It's like you're speaking, and in the most respectful way possible. Again, I have to clarify, right? You're speaking on a topic to a bunch of women who actually like are in this industry and are in these circles. So it's like
what?
you don't really.
yeah, the name them. Prove me wrong right now and name a single billionaire that you know. Go ahead.
That's not how that works.
Yeah, that's right. So just
That is
so
how it
the thing
works.
is like, as you say, you're speaking to people who have knowledge on this that you don't have, and it's like, okay, well then demonstrate that. You go, well, I'm not going to. Well, then why should I believe you? But you could prove me wrong right now. You name the billionaire that you know, but you won't.
what, that's been with someone that's on OnlyFans? Is that your question?
Andrew
that?
already
Name a billionaire that's
Andrew
been
already
with...
said that. Yeah, they'll
hump 'em,
they'll
yeah.
be on the yacht.
Yeah.
But are they like, oh, this is gonna be the mother of my children, and I'm gonna
Yeah.
wife her? No,
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I mean, I can't fully disagree with that because I feel like ever since I started OF, I definitely noticed like I said, it kind of depends per situation, but like a worse crowd of men that's kind of been like either in my DMs or, I mean, obviously, but I just definitely see that it's not like,
I mean,
it really
yeah.
depends, but a lot of the men are not like
Comfortable
high
with
quality, and I get why, I get why, but I'm just saying,
Yeah,
so I
sure.
did notice that.
Yeah.
It depends.
It is a
look,
thing.
I've talked with enough sex workers now, and it doesn't matter where they're from, right? Like what part of the world, at least in the Western world, right? And I usually talk to like third world sex workers because they're actually doing that out of desperation. Prostitution used to be considered like a thing that women did out of desperation. There was no other choice. Now it's become kind of grandiose in society as a form of social status, bizarrely enough. But any of them that I talk to in the West seem to be at least somewhat realistic about the fact that the kind of quality or value of men who would be moving towards interest in that is significantly lessened. Not to say that there's no valuable men who wouldn't, wife up a former prostitute or something like this. I'm sure there are, right? But just not many, right?
I would agree with that.
Yeah. So that's all. But they seem to be realistic about it when I talk to them.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay, here, let's do the gender swap. All right, so we're gonna have to wait for the age component. If anybody in the Discord can post the age in the research tab, would appreciate it, but we're gonna do gender swap right now, so why don't you get that pulled up? Make it, hide the TTS.
You're kinda hot.
Why is this happening? You're well
All right, so,
You know what?
Hold on. So, here's the question. Would you date the male version of yourself?
I love that.
If he was cool, I mean, like that's not a bad looking dude.
I mean,
I would date him.
Honestly, not a bad looking dude.
No.
I would date for sure.
Without the facial hair, especially like.
Is that what your brother? Do you have a brother?
I have a brother. He doesn't look like me entirely, but does he have dark hair and a beard? I mean, yes.
He does still have the soul snatching eyes, though.
I know. You know
doe
what?
eyes.
What? Okay. Can I ask? Also in a respectful way. What was that trying to prove? What was it like?
Shit, yeah.
So, you can go next. Would you date the male version of you?
No, I don't like that.
The eyes.
I think he's kind of cute.
Honestly,
with the beard.
Not bad looking.
he looks really kind.
Yeah.
I mean, we should have kept the eyes blue, but I mean, otherwise, yeah, that's. Would you date the?
Kind of looks like David Archuleta.
Would you date the male version
I was
of
just
you?
about to say
You know
that.
what I mean?
I don't know. I don't really like that.
Like what?
Like,
the
just-
mirror opposite of you, but a dude.
I don't know.
He's cute. I think he's
alright.
cute.
Felicity
he's
says. What? Say it again.
He's cute.
Oh, there you go. Okay. So that's a no.
No, I don't think so.
All right. Next.